All right, Chevy. So
my phone's ringing. Let me answer it. It's my wife.
What is going on, everybody? It is me, the one and only Mikey Masker, and I'm back at it again. This time I'm actually doing my very first vlog video. I'm actually here with my cousin Josh.
What's up?
And we're actually going to be hitting up this comic shop that's actually a friend of mine's. He actually owns this, and they have only been around for like only a year, but they actually got some pretty good stuff over here. So we're going to take a look at some pops, some statues, some comics they got over here. And we're going to do a little talk, a little interview with one of the owners. So get ready. All right, here it is, Toxic City Comics. We got a big like Hulk in there. When you walk in, you're going to notice like the very first thing is going to be like this giant Hulk. This is your first time coming here, right?
This is my first time coming here.
Yeah. So, it's actually a pretty cool place. Not bad.
You want to get the times?
Store hours. And we got the Hulk. Hey, what's up, Renee? What's going on, man? Same old, same old. What's up, man?
What's going on, bro?
Not much, man. Same. And over here we got.
I like this.
Oh, he's asking if I'm
You're
filming it.
Giant lunch, chips everywhere.
Yo, this is actually Chevy right here. This is actually one of the main guys over here.
Empty plate.
Empty plate.
Gone.
His nachos and cheese.
Gone. Shout out to Gringos.
Gringos.
Excellent. Excellent. What's up, brother?
Same old, same old. Just doing a little bit of vlog.
Shirt.
I was actually hoping you were going to wear that.
I had it yesterday. We could have matched.
Everybody's
Twinsies.
busting out with the Finn Balor shirt.
I can turn the hat around.
He had it.
We could have been twins.
We could have. That would have been
that.
really awesome.
My glasses are a little bigger. What are we doing, bro? You just rolling with it, huh?
Yeah, man. Let's see. Let's do a little tour, man.
Right,
see what we got.
You take a lap, and I'll join you in a second.
Take a lap. All right.
Let me finish.
We'll go look around, see what they got. Oh no, I didn't think I said. Of course, here we go. We got the San Diego Comic-Con stuff right here. Got some comics, got some statues, some Harley Quinn, Spider-Gwen, Batman, Emma Frost. Got some really good stuff right here. San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. Got like the art wall, which Chevy will actually be talking about in a little bit. So this is all him right here. That Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man, signed by Stan Lee right there. Got some Ninja Turtle toys. That little Macho Man Randy Savage up in there. Some of the exclusive Funko Pops in there. We got some Walgreens ones like the Black Panther, and we got the Walmart Dr. Harleen and the Joker with one of these Swamp Thing ones. Some Walgreens exclusive Kit Fisto. Little Freddy Funko's got going on. They actually had a chase for Freddy Krueger in here the other day, which is actually pretty much gone. I don't see it in here. I'll have to ask about it. Got some nice comics, some Dark Knight ones. Got the first appearance of Wolverine. Some greater ones. This is the wall stuff. This is the high-end stuff. Some statues. Rhino, Sandman, Green Lantern, Beast, Iron Man, Shocker, Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, Sandman, Vulture, Kraven the Hunter. We got Shocker or Electro, and we got another Hobgoblin. Pretty awesome. Take a look at the Thanos and Iron Man. That's pretty cool. The black and white series of the Batman. That Batman versus Superman one right here. Pretty badass. Got the variant sections of the new comic books that have just been released. And here is your weekly comic books that are coming out. We got this week's, last week's, the week before, and the week before. And Chevy is here to grace us with his appearance.
What are we doing here? Where are we going?
What we're doing? We're going to take a little look at the new Toxic City comic shop that's here. That's
awesome.
Really hot place.
We've been here about, I'd say, a little bit over a year and a half, pushing really the heartbeat of the store more than the comics and the statues and the toys, man. We're about community, people that share the same interests, that love the same things we love, bringing them all together in one spot and just letting people know it's okay to come and have nerdy conversations, come and talk about the things you love. And hopefully at the end of the day, you find the things that we're talking about and pushing and passionate about to take home with you, so you can give us money so we can stay here, so we can do it all over again. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, we're just about bringing a community of people that have the same interest, same like mind, and man, you know, finding some cool stuff for them. So that's kind of where we're at. Did you walk through the store? Did you see the giant Hulk we have?
They did see the giant Hulk. That was one of the very first things. You cannot miss that and when you walk in here.
I think it's hilarious. They walk in. And
we might have to do like a comparison.
It's like a wall you just miss. So you tell me about your show, brother. What do you got going on?
All I'm doing is just a little bit of YouTube going on, a little bit of vlogging, and well, actually, this is my very first vlog. Right here. So mostly.
Is it live? Is it like a live vlog, or are you chopping it up?
Oh no, I'm gonna chop this up.
Okay.
I might actually just go ahead and just do it one cut right here.
You know?
I mean, it's pretty good right now. I'm loving how it is.
All right, all right.
So.
You tell me.
Shot.
No, we gotta cut that. Or you could just bleep it.
These are actually these graphic novels right here. The trade paperbacks right here. We got some Batman, got some Gambit right there.
Gambit.
Some X-Men, Spider-Man, Angel, 30 Days of Night.
We did, but you know what I'm saying, the game came out.
And E.T. Phone Home.
We had some little figures here and there. This chick actually hand makes, like, hand stitch, like little crochet pokey balls. I don't know if you saw that. We got those over there, but other than that, we don't have a whole lot of.
Some Gundam wings right here. Nice. Transformers. Halo. Got the little manga section going on right here. See, we got some Avatar, some Attack on Titan. Some Bleach, in case if any of y'all haven't heard, Bleach is actually ending. Some DBZ, Naruto. A little bit of more Batman. Got some anime stuff right here. Some Sailor Moon, Naruto, some DBZ stuff. My Neighbor Totoro. Got some more Funko Pops going on right here. That's awesome. Yoink! That's mine. I'm totally taking that. Funko Pops right here. A nice big wall. So many. So awesome. I know that there's a bunch of Funko fans out there who are seeing this and are like, wow. You got your Walking Dead stuff. Chevy, so what's up with the wall right here with all the artwork?
The thing we have in Toxic City Art Gallery, we are about art. We love art. We love this idea of taking nothing and making something. Most of the stuff we do is fan art. It is an extension of the love of the character someone else created. All these other people kind of just bring their own take on it, bring their ideas to life. We have artists from Tulsa, Oklahoma. We have artists from Florida. For the most part, they're all Houston-based. We have some out of Austin. Just kind of follow me over here. My man's going through the stuff, but we have Mr. Dirk Strangely here, who is a world-renowned artist. He's had art shows all over America, Japan, has had stuff in the Disney Pop Gallery in downtown Disney. Very imaginative, very, very dark, very, it's weird. He has this crazy balance of dark and light in his work. Loves cats. It's his thing, you know, so tons of cat work.
Oh, no.
If you look over here, we have a bunch of empty spots. We have artists from Florida named Joel Santana, who calls himself the Mad Hatter. The empty spots are because we sold all his artwork and the people actually bought the rest off the wall, the examples, because it was so hot. He does a lot of, if you can get this kind of Disney princess tattoo, a lot of this style. Loves the world of Disney, and is a dude who's very involved in I'd say just kind of a cooler alternative life where the tattoo artist kind of comes in. Very cool work. I wish I could show you the rest, but we are sold out. He also did this Jack and Sally sitting on a swing.
I love that Jack and
it's
Sally.
Super cool.
Well,
Love it.
you know it's Nightmare Before Christmas, so it's for me.
Very, very cool. Over here, one of my favorite artists. His company's called Rooster Pop. His name is Josie DeVara. You guys can look him up. He's Houston-based. He brings this world of animation to life in his art. Loves anime. Loves Burton. Loves almost anything to do with animation. Very, very Cartoon Network. I like. Oh, this is my Vanna White. We got a Vanna White over here. Holding, yes, Rooster Pop. If you flip through his stuff, you'll see everything that inspires him. Again, he's lives in Houston now. He's from Miami. He gets called back to Florida a lot. Does a lot of work with a lot of the Comic Cons in Florida. The voice of Master Shake, I think his name is Dana Snyder. don't hold me to that. He's buds with, and Dana Snyder is very involved in the animation community in Florida, which does involve a lot of Disney execs and stuff like that. He brings Josie out to do a lot of work for their podcast. I think it's called Drunk on Disney. So,
Nice.
you know, these guys aren't just like, oh, some dude sitting in his room. Like, these guys are serious artists who put in their time, who put in their passion, who, you know, bleed sweat, tears into their work, and they graciously bring it to us and let us sell it for them and bring it out into the world here in Marque, Texas, and surrounding communities. You know, man, just to be honest, this idea. Check. I really like this too. This is Keely Rocca out of Austin. A lot of watercolor. Very cool. Just very cool work. All her originals are amazing. She takes originals, turns them into prints. This is Victoria Shipman. A lot of love for again animation over here, and she's actually so local. She comes here on Tuesday nights and kind of runs a little art club here at Toxic City. So she's one of our youngest artists that we have on the wall right now. Very cool chick, very aspiring artist. We want to see her work kind of go off and take off in that. So like I said, we just have a lot of cool artists that, you know, put all their passion into their stuff. Let us sell it because we're fans, man. First and foremost, we're fans of these artists more than just, hey, let me make some money off of them. So we've been to the Comic Cons. I have these people's art hanging on my wall at home, so it's beyond just business-wise, and we're just passionate about the art community, and we want to bring. What I was going to say is Houston gets known for, you throw certain art shows in Houston, there's hundreds of people. We're down south, man. We're closer to Galveston. It's kind of more laid back. People love this stuff. They don't have any idea how to get this stuff, and so we wanted to bring almost an idea that you see more in an inner city, or more actually more of the city that's a buzz, that's going and going, into a more laid back community. So we bring these artists out, and the people in our area can actually catch a taste of maybe some of these art shows they're throwing in Houston that we can't get up to, or don't, you know, aren't a part of that community. So we're trying to bring the art community down here in Marque, Texas. So that's kind of the idea behind the gallery when we started. Like I said, just a lover of art, and then we wanted to show everybody in this community these awesome artists and how passionate they are about what they do. So that's that.
Awesome. All right, Chevy. So tell me about what y'all got going on with the board games, because it seems every Friday night, I believe, y'all have kind of like a game night going on.
Yes, we call it Friday Free Play, man. We have all, as you can see, we're sitting at a table, all these tables full of gamers, board gamers, tabletop gamers. We have on Saturday, really, we have HeroClix tournaments at 4:30. At noon, we have a guy coming in doing Warhammer, War Machine Infinity, if you guys know what that is. But for the most part, man, you see these games over my shoulder. Kind of more high-end board games, just beyond you think board games, a lot of people think, oh, Monopoly or Sorry or whatever. This is beyond that. These are a little more high-end, a little more into the hardcore gamers. If you're out there and you love gaming and you just want something more, man, come check these guys out. We kind of have a guy we call Board Game Justin around here. He's kind of our guru of board games. And he kind of came in with a real passion for it, started bringing in different people. Now we have a very large group of gamers who come in, take up our table space at no cost. We don't charge, just come, hang out, and just play games, man. And they're super cool about new people coming into their community and saying, you know, hey, just let them finish their game, and then, hey, do you want to play the next? Or does anybody want to jump in any more of these board games? So all these kind of games you see, again, behind me, man, we sell them. These guys play them. So if you are out there and you love board gaming or just want to meet new people, kind of play some games, you want some good, clean fun, you know, man, come check it out. Board games are a big part of the community of what we do here. And again, man, HeroClix, Magic, Vanguard, all these stuff. We have different groups of gamers who come in and throw down on our tables with their gaming life, you know. So that's that.
All right, Chevy, let's hear about the little comic book wall and also the stuff we got right here, the Funko Pops that a lot of people are loving nowadays.
Yeah, man, I am actually a Funko collector. I started off just thinking, oh, I'm only going to get one or two, and ended up with like 300 or something like that. And you blink, I'm trying to get rid of some. Every time I get rid of two, I buy 10. So, but yeah, Funko, man, the addiction of Funko, I totally understand completely. Just this very simple vinyl product that Funko makes, man. It's gorgeous in a way of the simplicity is a part of the whole mold of the pieces and how they're all replicated from this guy over here, the Freddy Funko, the mascot of Funko Pop. And man, these things range everything from $10 to $500. I've seen some go for over $1,000. The average we have here is usually about 10 or 11 bucks, and then we do have some what we call exclusives sitting in the case from different places around. You can only get certain spots. We gather them and bring them all together in one spot, and those usually average all the way from 20, 25, 30 to 70. We've let go some for a couple hundred, so depending on what we have, man. Funko is definitely hot right now. The cool thing about Funko is their licensing, man. Anything that you're a fan of, you can find most of the time, 9 times out of 10, at Funko Pop. So whoever does their licensing is amazing, and I think that's what's keeping this alive, more so than things of the past that were kind of in the same vibe. A lot of people compare it to like Beanie Baby collecting, but the thing about Beanie Babies is they did not have these characters, these things that you love, these things that people hold on to and collect for years. We got Spider-Man guys, we have Batman guys, we have Lord of the Rings guys, we have Harry Potter guys, we have, and the list goes on and on and on. Star Wars, there's so many different characters that Funko puts out. So whoever runs their licensing department is amazing. I want to shake that guy's hand, because I don't know what he does or how much money they're throwing around, but they have everything known to man that you love in Funko, and I think that's what really attracts people. Plus, like I said, their vinyl products, their vinyl toys, which are really hot. You want to get beyond Funko, there's companies like Kid Robot, I think Toy Gemini. Every time my phone's just blowing up. Pause that, I'll be right back. Comic books, it's what we do. It is the heartbeat of our store. It is beyond the pages, beyond the staples, beyond the art. It is the love from the people who collect, the collectors that come in here. They just love it. They love it. We got guys all the way from kids to 12, 13 years old, all the way up to guys in their 50s, 60s, 70s who've been collecting since they were little. I have patrons that own Incredible Hulk #1, X-Men #1, like the I'd say holy grails in most people's collections. Like, we have guys that own those and love those and hold on to those, and yet still come looking for more. I guess right now on our wall, some of the coolest stuff we have, if you look over here, we have the very first appearance of Wolverine. That is Hulk 181. Again, that's in people's holy grail. A lot of collectors, man. Wolverine was one of the hottest characters ever created. And because of, if you don't know, a lot of movie rights disputes between Marvel and Fox, he's not one of the forefront characters anymore. They pulled him off a lot of merchandising. Can I say that that's going to make what he does or all the things he's in more valuable? I don't know. Maybe in the long run, the less he's out there, the more scarce he becomes, the more people can grab onto him. But so that's going on. We have his first appearance. We have right next to that is the first appearance of Venom. If you jump over here, it's one of the coolest books we have in store right now. It is the Walking Dead 100. It's the Death of Glenn, the first appearance of Negan, and the first appearance of Lucille. Yes, Negan's bat made the CGC description.
Is
as
that
first
spoiler
appearance.
alert?
It is. No. It? Well, the show and the comic don't always coincide. So the big question is it? Everybody knows that in the comic, Glenn got it. They're already at like 160 something, so they're at 100 here. But the show doesn't follow the comics, so that was the big. What's going on? Nobody really knows. Are they going to actually follow the comics this time? Or are they not? Nobody knows. But the coolest thing about this book is that it is signed CGC series. Robert Kirkman signed that, who I think is one of the coolest writers in the last few years to come out. I think he's been doing Walking Dead for like maybe 10, a little bit over 10 years, 12, 13, 14. And he has another book out called Outcast that's super popular. So Kirkman is an awesome writer. Great
that one's
ideas.
on a TV show, right?
It just started on a TV show. It's in its first season on
Showtime.
Cinemax.
Is it Cinemax?
Yes,
okay.
It's on Cinemax because they put their first episode on HBO Go, and I watched it, and I loved it. There's little demon-possessed kids running around, and I'm like, I want to be in that. And then episode 2, I had to order Cinemax to see it, and I was so upset because I ain't trying to order Cinemax. I don't pay more for cable than what I do. So other than that, we have like one of the first appearances of the new Suicide Squad. The squad before the one you see now. And we have all kinds of crazy stuff. We've got Death of the Green Goblin. Anyways, I say all that to say we have books, everything from $1 to $1,000. We have stuff from the guys who are just jumping back into collecting to guys who are looking for those holy grails to complete their collection, to complete their heart, as I say. And we have a whole wall like you were shooting earlier. So, other than that, man, we have something, whether you're just getting back into comics, whether you've been in comics for years, whether you're looking for those crazy key issues, it's what we do, man. Comics are the heartbeat of the store. They keep the doors open. Every week we have amazing, amazing, amazing people who come into Toxic City who are the heartbeat of our store, who hold the boxes, who keep it going, who buy these stories and keep these characters alive for years to come. Man, we cannot say enough about the people who come here. We actually call them the population of Toxic City because, like I said, we want to be one giant community, and those guys are the only reason that we're here, the only reason we stay open. And I'll scream that to the heavens. We have the most amazing customers that I've ever seen because they support us in almost everything we do. Whether it's awesome or it's okay, they're still here throwing support. And, you know, like I said, picking up their boxes, buying the new comics off the wall, that's what keeps us going. So, comic book wall, amazing, but more amazing are the people who buy them, the people who are passionate about these characters. So,
Awesome. Now, one quick question.
yes.
What is up with those? You know there are people online watching this video right now on the YouTube
These
world.
guys?
Yes, they are cringing because of these being out of the box.
Look at this. I'll throw Funko Pops around. I ain't scared. No, they came in. We brought somebody cleared out storage lockers like they do on TV, you know, Storage Wars or whatever, and they found a whole box of these guys, but the boxes were totally smashed, and so they were worthless anyways. So we just took them out. They're priced as unboxed, so they're probably not even half of what these guys are going for regular. But it's a lot of people. The question is, do you keep pops in a box or do you take them out? There's this whole movement online. Hashtag free the pops. I am, and you can cringe, you can give me the finger, cuss me online. I'm an out-of-box collector. I take all my pops out of box and I set them up around my house and on my desk because I want them to inspire me to imagine, to live as that little kid, to find creativity when I'm writing or I'm doing whatever I do. And so I think keeping them in the box sometimes you miss out. Ooh, let's do this one. You miss out on some of their molds. This is they call it a prototype Boba Fett. So the idea is, before they put all the paint on here, this is kind of what they look like. You take this out of the box, man. Look at that jetpack. In the box, you never can just appreciate the small details that these guys put in to these Funko Pops. So the cool thing is, though, Funko really does well on their boxes where you can pull them in and out and put them in as long as you don't damage the box. And they make it where you can take them out of the box and not be damaged, which is totally awesome. It doesn't take the value down, and you can be an out-of-box collector as long as you save your boxes. These particular boxes were unsavable. They were already smashed, so we sold them as open. So that's what's the deal with these guys. But yes, I live in an unboxed world, my friend. Unboxed world. But keep your boxes safe. That's all I'm saying.
Which has become like a common thing now because there are quite a few people who do actually take these out of their box. But
I do. I'm one of them. I live it, breathe it.
But I'm more like one of those who actually buys two of them. One to keep in the box and one to have on display.
You know,
that's just
keep
weird.
it in the box or not keeping the box. I mean, you keep it in the box, and your box can still get damaged if it falls or whatever, as long as you keep it. But like I just have my pops all over the place, man. I have crazy pops too. I have like the Mars Attacks Glow in the Dark Martian. I think it's going for like $300 to $400 on eBay, out of the box, sitting on the mantle or whatever. I have the mayor from Nightmare Before Christmas is going about the same, out of the box, just because his head spins around, and I want to look at, some days I want to be happy and some days I want to be sad, and I'll spin his head around to see what day I feel. I'm just kidding about that.
So it's all about how you enjoy it, man. You enjoy it, and it's that's what it's all about.
You do what you got to do.
Exactly.
So,
yep.
Interesting question.
Chevy, so not everybody can actually come over here. Some people are actually in other states.
They can make the trip.
Make the trip.
Make the drive. Hang with us. We're awesome.
Is there any future plans on maybe a online store for here?
Yes. So that's in the works. It might start off as an eBay store and then move into a they call them storefront, online storefronts or whatever. So that is definitely in the works. The biggest, I guess, next step is stabilizing this store. We are trying to be a big fish in a growing pond, it seems like, and the comic book industry, man, I guess with the success of all the movies, is just booming, but not to the point where we're mom and pop, bro. So we ain't gonna lie. Like, so we love our community. They're amazing. They keep the doors open. We have some weeks where we're like, okay, we paid rent, we paid all the people. Awesome, high five, let's rock and roll. And so in plans of expansion, we're now in talks of different, I guess, marketing techniques on how to grow, how to get the name Toxic City out there. And I guess the next step is stabilize this store where it's just in constant state of growth, and then from there probably expanding to a second location is the plans. It's all in the works, man. You know, there'll be double the Chevy everywhere.
Double the Chevy.
I don't know how that would that would actually happen, but yeah, man. So there are definitely in plans. But I mean, number one, man, we want this to be our mother store, I guess, our main store, and we want to get this to a point where it's constantly just growing. Like I said, we've been up for a year and a half. We've passed that year mark. Some people say, you know, if you can get past the third year, you're definitely in the game. So we're not quite there yet. But man, Christmases are awesome here. We do sales. That's how our people come out. They're awesome. So like I said, we just want to be here another few years, kind of see where we're going. And there are definitely plans of growth and plans of second locations and things along those lines. Moving more towards the Houston area, maybe Pearland, and keeping it Houston based, and then maybe jumping out across Texas, and then maybe we'll reach your state. Call us. You guys want to invest in a Toxic City location? You come talk to me, brother. We'll teach your people how to be awesome.
It's the first step of taking over the world.
All right, that's what we do. What do you want to do tonight, brain? Is my pinky or my brain over here? What? He's like, why y'all keep showing me on this camera?
I don't belong here.
I know. Well, first he's Vanna White, now I'm making him a cartoon mouse. So.
But then again, who doesn't like Pinky in the Brain?
Who doesn't? You know. So, very cool, man. What else you got? What else you got for me? Mikey Massacre. I just heard that was your name of the show. I like.
Oh, you
that.
know it.
Mikey Massacre.
There we
That's
go.
Good. You should be a wrestler.
Wait, we've talked about that before. We thought about me going out to try out for something like that.
Come on,
you're gonna be my manager.
I'll do
right?
it, bro.
You'll do the Paul Heyman thing.
Works. I'm definitely in the works to do that. I'm gonna start a little crew. We have speaking of wrestling, we have a giant wrestling community here. Out of Toxic City. Some of the cool stuff we do is we do run 2 podcasts. We have the Adventures of Toxic City, which kind of covers more collecting, more nerdy stuff, more pop culture, more comics, more movies. And then we also have another one called Chop to the Chest Radio, which I do with the professional wrestlers. His name's Mr. 409 Nate Laws, and we bring in a bunch of local wrestlers because we highlight WWE and we highlight some of the big dogs, but we really want to put a spotlight on local wrestling, supporting indie wrestling to keep that going, because all those guys you see on the big stage started somewhere, and so we want to catch these guys at the beginning of their careers. And kind of follow them. We want to see the path. We want to see the story unfold of these guys making it to the big dog, the big stage of WWE. And so we have already come in contact with some people who are starting to try out for NXT and things like that. So super cool on that end. So the Adventures of Toxic City for pop culture and comic related news, and Chop to the Chest Radio you can find them on iTunes, but our main station is B Movies and Ebooks, and they have a host of podcasts out of there too. That's bmoviesandebooks.com. So,
what was the name of them again?
bmoviesandebooks.com. So they are
with the podcast.
Our podcast are The Adventures of Toxic City, and the second one is Chop to the Chest Radio. So find us on Facebook. Look us up. So we are a haven of news for stuff. So
any other place besides Facebook, like Instagram, Twitter?
We do Instagram for Toxic City as a store, so kind of post a bunch of the new stuff we have coming in, or just cool pieces that we have for Toxic City. Anything you find us is Toxic City Comics, and then from there you can find everything else that we do. We do have toxicity.com, but that kind of just lets you know that we exist, and the real heartbeat of what we do is on the Facebook and the Instagrams, the interaction, again, building the community with the people around us. So that's what we're about.
So definitely, if you're in Texas, come down to this shop, because it is well worth it.
Toxic City Comics, baby.
Toxic City Comics.
Here with the Mikey Massacre channel. Thank you again for coming to Toxic City Comics, checking out all the cool stuff we have. As you're leaving, you're checking out the Hulk in life-size Hulk. Is a 1-to-1 scale. It's 8'6". Mikey brought my man over here to show He said, I want him next to a regular person, a normal person. Like, I'm not a normal person. Like, I can't stand next to this Hulk. And you see what's going down. Again, what do you got anything to say over here before we go?
It's just big.
It's a big dude. It's
You can't miss it.
My
If
Vanna
you
White.
do,
He's
you got
Vanna
some
White.
peripheral
We use him
vision
for
or something.
scale. We use him for holding pictures. What else are we using him for? All kinds of stuff. This man's just
Right.
being used today on the Mikey Massacre channel. Again, you guys check it out. Like, subscribe. Come into Toxic City Comics if you are in the area. Mr. Mikey, you have free reign to do whatever you want here at Toxic City Comics. Come film. Let us be a part of your community. You be a part of ours. We're going to share this on our Facebook. Again, find us at Toxic City Comics on Facebook, Toxic City Comics on Instagram. Thank you for being here. You guys are stinking awesome. Mikey Massacre channel. Boom! Check it out.
Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the little tour of Toxic City Comics. As you can see, it is a very welcoming place. The people in there are really awesome. Even the customers that actually go there, they're just as awesome as well. You feel like some kind of a connection when you go there, and I mean, there's just some kind of comfort in that shop. I really enjoy coming to this shop. I didn't really get much. I come in here and I actually get quite a bit of things sometimes. This time all I got was the Funko Pop Pinhead, and y'all know I love my horror, and this is actually one of the horror Funko Pops that I did not have, so I was very excited to get this, and that is it. So anyways, I got an interview with Chevy, the guy who pretty much did the tour around Toxic City. I am actually going to be adding that in right after I pretty much just say my goodbyes on here. So stay tuned and watch that interview with Chevy, because he actually has some interesting things to say about the shop and where it's going to be going within the future, as long as it keeps on being as successful as it is. So anyways, thank you all for watching. I truly appreciate that y'all took the time out of the day to watch this video. It truly means a lot to me. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about the comic shop. Let me know what you think about my very first vlog. I mean, it wasn't a train wreck, so that is actually really good. And hit that like button, subscribe, you know, show the love. And I am Mikey Massacre. Thank you all for watching. I'm out of here. Peace out.